Hi everyone, welcome back to Innocent Girl. This will be episode 11. And in episode 10, we met our final female character named Kagari Ayashiro. And we know from Perino Party that she is a painter. And what happened in episode 10 was that Konoka had Wataru go and call everyone up for dinner. And when he tried to get Ayashiro, or Aya, he found that the room was eerily quiet. And even though the bathtub kind of questioned him because it's a bedroom and not a bathroom, he found a pretty powerful painting next to the bathtub. And that painting resembled the mural that he saw at the school's lobby. And even though it's much smaller, the feeling of water still exists, the emotions of water still exist. And as Wataru is examining and critiquing the big painting, or the little canvas painting, Kagari wakes up from her bathtub. So yeah, she was sleeping in there, and she shocks him. We also know from Perino Party that Kagari really needs somebody to take care of her, because she gets so involved in painting that she forgets about all of her other duties, including her hygiene. So Wataru was pretty much drying her up and getting her dressed for dinner. So now that everyone's out and ready to eat, it looks like Konoka's going to invite us to dinner. So it's like, everyone, it's time for a meal. So let's continue to see what happens next. Now that we have our final female character on board with us. And Wataru's like, okay, isn't it ready? Hey, Oni-chan, sit right here, right next to Hinako. So yeah, Hinako's tapping a seat, or like patting the seat. Okay, so Kanae's like, hey Aya, you know, I'm not getting fat, do you? Am I getting too heavy? Kanae is poa poa. Wow, which one is it? Is this someone inclined to those who are fat, do you not? Kanae, first of all, rice before anything else. But I thought you should add vegetables in first, because rice is a grain and rice has all the calories. So we see that Kanae is being a calorie counter. And of course her diet is pretty bad. So Kanae sits in the seat with a face that does not agree. Let's see, while with a bitter smile on it, I notice sitting in my seat. Wait? Wait, are you not in the kotatsu? So I think he's talking about Amai or Ichigo. Oh, so I think it's like, wait, there's a seat that's reserved for Ichigo. It has some of her stuff on it. And then Konoko's like, what's wrong? And then Rino's like, Chi-chan forgot something, so she went to get it. She went back to school and got something. Oh, is that so?
それよりも渡る。ご飯の前に改めてみんなに自己紹介しておけば。一応初日なんだし。
Oh, by the way, you should introduce yourself because it's your first day here, and you should let all of us know who you are. So you should introduce yourself during dinner. Oh, such. Is it necessary? As I look over everyone. So I think Kanae, Hinako, and Konoko already know who Wataru is. Especially Hinako's the sister and Konoko's the child friend. And Kanae just happened to have a run-in with Wataru earlier today. Each one was watching here with eyes as if they're expecting something. I scratched my cheeks so as to mislead you a little about being embarrassed. Well then. My name is Wataru Nanami. I'm the older brother of Hinako, and I'm an acquaintance with Rino, and had some relationship with my childhood friend, or I'm a childhood friend of
Konoka.
And the reason I moved here was because of my parents' sudden transfer, and it was decided that I was going to attend the Kurzaki Art Academy, and I'll be living here while I attend the school, so please welcome me. And then Konoko's like, welcome to the Dream Village, Wataru-kun. And thank you every night from now on. The chance to shake hands with a crackling, popular, a daughter with delightful eyes. So for the statement of remarks. It's embarrassing somehow that all my friends are excited. To be honest, I'm a little bit happy. And then suddenly Aya looks at me with her eyes. Yama has become the same class, so is in good shape. Oh, so this person, Kagari, is also part of the same class that Konoka and Wataru are in. And she's absent very frequently to the point where nobody really cares about her attendance. But even as long as she did really good artwork, I think she has a pretty good reason why she's often absent. So let's see, Kagari nods and is looking up at me. So, are you a drawing artist? So, are you a painter? Oh, no, I don't paint. Why? But you somehow understood my picture. And, see, Ayashio nods in reply of my response. And then he remembers Oh yeah, this wasn't complete, wasn't it? While he was critiquing the painting in episode 10, he kind of had a sense that the painting wasn't finished, and he was wondering what it was missing. And Kagari happened to pick up on that. Maybe it was about that time. If so, it was a big mistake. But I don't think it's a big mistake if you're able to like naturally bring up the words. So I think Wataru is trying to hide the mess. Because now that Kagari's gotten interested in what he just said about the painting being incomplete. It's not like I know. The amateur just said what I felt. It just happened to be a story just blurred by the writer's inferiority complex. No, I'm not an amateur. No, I'm an amateur as to the picture, and it's just a coincidence. So he's like, well, you know, I'm just observing it from a regular person's standpoint, and I'm not an expert in paintings or the such. So, and I just happened to notice something. And it makes Kagari confused. I'm just a beginner. I'm just observing from the amateur, and you know, this is not like a professional critique. Just what I thought of the painting in my own sense. So Aya feathered her head slowly. What? Am I weird again? Did I say something weird? Whoever sees the Will picture, it has a very unique atmosphere because you know who saw the picture of Aya? I think it's like let's see what Kanae says. Whoever sees a twilled picture understands it because it has a particular atmosphere or peculiar atmosphere. So then what were you doing then, if you weren't observing or critiquing my painting? What kind of person understood my picture? Still can't answer. I spontaneously replied. I felt something as the same artist. I wouldn't wish to say that. Then what did you do? So Yayoi is listening. I am. So I think Hinako and Konoko knows. And they're kind of worried about Wataru's reaction. The signs of two familiar girls hurts me to a stupid one. And if they watch it really painful, they feel really painful as they try to see me hard to answer the question. Rino is peeling the summer mandarin in a kotatsu at the time. Not interesting. When I was wondering how to answer the question, I put my hands on my shoulder tappingly. Okay, so now it's gotten Kanae interested, and she's asking, oh, by the way, Wataru, what did you want to art major in? I haven't decided yet. Since I went here, because I went to Toko, and that school was not an art school. I read the question just as I am in a help shift. But the straight line of sight before my eyes is still poor. So now everyone's kind of wondering about Wataru. So if you were able to give these kind of responses to a very powerful painting, you may have some kind of artistic talent. And then Kanae's asking, so what did you want to study when you come to this art school? When you came to this art school? But Ichigo was talking about it. Ichigo said that you and I were the same scholarship student. That person's not a good thing. You know, Ichigo's being exaggerating about all sorts of claims about me. So Wataru's still on the fact that Ichigo's making all these over-the-top claims about himself. Like, oh, he's gonna change the world, he's gonna be a revolutionary artist. And then Ichigo basically told Kagari that... So Kagari is also a revolutionary art student, because of that mural in the lobby. It's like she painted really powerful paintings, and Wataru also did pretty powerful artwork. And you two are pretty much on the same level. And one thing that kind of went through was the fact that nobody in the dormitory or the Dream Manor. So nobody in the Dream Manor would ever think that Ichigo would lie about her claims. So they pretty much take her claims about Wataru pretty much as fact. I do not agree with your face. Before that, I was trying to figure out what kind of person I was. And I'm a bit puzzled by such a strong gaze. That sort of me is out of scope. I don't think Kagari understands what Wataru is trying to say. Tamanashi? Oh, but what I do not want to agree with. Okay, so Konoko changes the topic and says, "Oh, by the way, did Kagari introduce herself?" And she shakes her head. So why don't you introduce yourself then? You're the last person. Okay. So she's standing in front of me, turned to me, looking up from a low position. Let's see. My name is Kagari Aishiro, and I paint water. So no, she does not mean watercolor painting. She means that she tries to paint images of water, water drops, ocean, the natural beauty of water. The natural beauty of water. So Aishiro closed her mouth as other than that is unnecessary. Hey, you know, Aya, although paintings are very important to you, especially that they build up your character, you know, there are other things that you should talk about as well, don't you not?
例えば
Like,
3 size
oh, your dimensions, your 3 sizes.
上から
Okay. My sizes are. Hey, don't say it. Don't be tricked by Kanae's perversion.
おとといかなえが測ったからまだ正確なはず
And of course, Kagari is still on it. It's like, well, it's kind of accurate because Kanae measured me yesterday. No, that's not what I meant. What's Kanae trying to do to you?
いやああやってゴシックドレスが似合うのよねだから採寸して業者に発注しようかって二郎さんと
Well, Aya's gothic dress really suits you very well. And we had to measure you to make sure it fits you properly. So you measure with a Mido, so that's Reno, to make sure the dress fits you properly.
ああリノちゃんは何度も言ってるけどすく水派だからね色はもち白で
Ah, yeah, Reno-chan said many times, but is a senior swimmer. Hi everybody! So unfortunately I had to skip a little bit because Kanae is once again up to no good. So shortly before she was teasing Kagari with relation to her interests and her profession, which is writing love novels, and then Hinako stepped in as usual. But in a sense, Kanae is trying to get Kagari to talk more than her paintings, because there's more in life than just painting pictures. And then Ichigo is not here for some reason. And what'd she say? I called you. Oh yeah, Lipship carved my name, isn't it? Oh, something about Wataru-kun. Hopefully she doesn't do anything bad this time. It came out. Well, what are you doing? Trying to, let's see. Oh, so did you connect me to a wire typing device? So are you basically eavesdropping me or basically keeping an eye on me wherever I go? No. Well?
あくまで一般論だけど、衣服に仕込んだら洗濯とかで使い物にならなくなるからね。ワタルくんの服に直接仕込むわけないよ。
Because it's a general opinion to the end. But if I prepare for clothes, it's because of washing and becomes useless. It's impossible to prepare for Wataru's clothes directly.
一般的には身の回りの小物、電源タップとか照明器具とか電源が確保できるところに複数仕込むのが普通だね。
Generally, it is common to have several small items in your personal life. Power supply taps, lighting fixtures, or places where power can be secured. So I'm not sure how she's relaying power to or electricity to being able to keep an eye on Wataru. Definition has not collapsed.
優れた芸術は枠からの逸脱によって生まれるからね。
Excellent art is formed or is born by a departure from the norm. Ah, that's a really nice rhyme. Excellent art is born by the departure from the norm. it does not mean you can say like that, even if you're the principal.
疑い深いな。今回はたまたま戻ってきたところで私の名前が呼ばれてたからリビドーが先走っちゃっただけだよ。
I'm doubtful because my name came back by chance. By this time I got ahead. What's missing for Amai-san? Common sense, ethics, shame? Or like, I think he's asking like, what do you have that's not considered unreal, or that's insane, or that's insane?
それが全部なかったらワタルくんは今頃
Oh yeah, no, it's not this time of Wataru-kun. So I think he's asking her, like, so what do you have now? What other crazy, stupid ideas that you have now? It's always something that's really dumb and really ridiculous. And of course, when she smiles like that, it gives Wataru the unnerving suspicion that it's gonna be another really bad thing. It's probably something bad that I have to cut out again.
そういえば忘れ物はありましたか？
So Hinako's asking, oh, haven't you forgotten about that?
あったよあった。はい、ワタルくんこれ。
Oh, this. Hmm? So it looks like she bought a paper bag and there's something inside it. It seems like there's a magazine of something inside.
やっと渡せた。せっかくだから手渡ししたいと思ってたんだ。
I finally gave to it. So I thought I wanted to and hand it over because it's a point. What is this?
開けてみて開けてみて。
Why don't you try to open it? Open it up.
何ですか何ですか？
So Hinako's like, what is it? What is it? What is it? And Konoka is also interested. So then he slowly brings that item out of the paper bag and... Uh-oh. This is...
そうだよ。プリズムポエム初夏号。ワタルくんの特集号だよ。
That's right. This is a magazine titled Prism Poem Early Summer, and it's a special issue written just for Wataru-kun. My feature, isn't it? And now his hands start to tremble.
ごめん、違ったね。
Oh, I'm sorry. It's wrong. See, Ichigo or Amai-san grasped my trembling hand and looked up at the eyelashes that made a sparkle.
色彩の貴公子、星空キラルの世界。彩りの天才、その魅力に迫る超特集号だよ。
See, so the young nobleman of a color scheme of 4 seasons and the world of the starry sky, written by the special Kiraru Hoshizora. Let's see.
色彩の貴公子、星空キラルの世界。彩りの天才、その魅力に迫る超特集号だよ。
Okay, so the young nobleman of a color scheme of 4 seasons and the world of the starry sky, a special Kiraru Hoshizora edition. for which I press a prodigy of a color scheme in the chart. Wait. I didn't hear the official name. It's about what? So I think it looks like before he could talk, someone mysteriously grabbed the magazine away from
both of them.
I tried to show a book. I realized the book has disappeared from my hand. Where is it? Where is it? Let's see who took it from you. Oh, it's Kagari. If you look, the books are in the hand, or the magazine is in the hands of Ichigo, and she was looking at the cover for the very first time. And she looked at me and looked the book alternatively.
Hoshizora Kiraru?
Kiraru Hoshizora? I told the name yet. Well,
Kira no Kiraru?
Glittery Sparkle?
Kiraru-kun って懐かしい呼び名だよね。
So Konoko's like, Kiraru-kun is a nostalgic name, isn't it?
ですね。昔は応援歌としてキラキラキラルお星様ってみんなで歌ってましたもんね。
It's a song that we sing as a cheering song. Kira Kira Kiraru, everyone's shining star. Please stop it. I try to get the book back in a hurry, but the book has already disappeared from Aya's hand.
僕の知っている世界は君と同じだろうか。
Is the world that I know the same as yours? Ugh.
渡るの作品って初めて読んだけど、ああ、確かに色彩の貴公子だね。
Oh, I just read one work, and it looks like Wataru has a pretty strong reaction to it. Oh, it's certainly a nobleman of the Aiki seasons. Whatever you're reading, just get back to me.
だね。
Oh, I can't! Oh, well, we'll see, I guess I'll stop here. We'll see why, Wataru has a pretty strong reaction to the poem. Or that one line, even though, it's written by Kiraru Hoshizora. Okay, let's stop here. I'm just gonna continue, and we're gonna see why Wataru has a pretty strong reaction to the poem. So he's trying to get the magazine back from Kanae, but Kanae just blocks him.
もうどさくさに紛れて触ろうだなんて。
Oh, but you can't touch it. It's a treasure.
私がいつでも相手をするって授賞式で言ったよね。
Kiraru teacher, I'm stuck. I told my opponent at any time you said the award ceremony. So it's become a big problem, and after that, a woman has been selected for a while.
授賞式。キラルは受賞者？
Award ceremony? Kiraru is a winner?
プリズムスター大賞とイノセントフラワー大賞と、あとは。
Yeah, so he won the Prism Star Award, first place, grand prize. He also won the Innocent Flower Award. And also,
ファンタジックドリーム賞と幻想詩文賞を取ったんですよね。
and the Fantastic Dream Prize and the Fantasy Poetry Prize. Is that it?
史上初の4冠。そしてその色彩豊かな作風もあって色彩の貴公子の名で呼ばれるようになったんだよね。
The first 4 crowns in history, and with his colorful style, it came to be called in the name of Shikashi no Riko. Or, like, I think it's like the young nobleman's name of color scheme of the 4 seasons. I guess you made the name up.
もしかして色彩の貴公子ってこの辺？
Maybe the Noble Princess of the Shikashi color is his neighbor? Wait.
あの日の雨を覚えてる。優しい鋼色の雨。
I think it's like, I remember rain that day, the gentle steel blue rain. My body is getting warm.
緩やかに色づく君の笑顔にわかめもつられて目を覚ます。
Not sure what that means. And then I continue to read, the one nodding with nostalgia and so-so.
はらりはらり、たとりたとり、枯葉が散る、バカバカ芽吹く。
Sorry, your voice gets out of your knees.
風のたどり着く先、雲の生まれる場所。僕の行き先は、はるかその先。愛おしい君という虹の根元。
Okay. I held my 2 hands on both knees without thinking. Damn it. A curse that leaked inadvertently from the back of my throat. While I felt like gaze overlooking my back, I still could not raise my face. And the cold air of silence.
お兄ちゃん。
Heavy silence.
わたる。あなたは。
Sympathetic eyes.
わたるくん。
Oh, it's stuffy. It seems like as if a wet cotton has stuffed in my throat. Every time I breathe, my throat is tightened and the squeeze bitter and dirties the back of my belly. Spraying bitter and aversion to being satisfied. The white fist trembling and the losing blood trembles. Please don't go to such, please don't say any more, I don't want to hear anymore. My body's hot with shame. This is the worst. It makes such a thought. You better kill me. I cried from the bottom of my heart. It was unmistakable, it was true. But the sympathetic eyes do not change. This is too embarrassing. I came here to do it with such a thought. Where is it? Where did you make a mistake? I was putting my hands on my shoulder. Amai-san. Okay, I think this is where I'm gonna stop. So I think what happened was it pretty much tied into what the entire story was about. Because that scene, that poem was mentioned in the prologue of the game. And it really explains why like how everything clicks into place. How why Ichigo is super duper excited about Wataru, and how and why she will be making all these grand claims and all these over the top messages about Wataru. Because the fact that was that Wataru was the author of the poem. He used the name Kiraru Hoshizora, and despite his poems being very influential, inspirational, to the point where it won so many poetry awards, he realized that it's such an embarrassment, and he doesn't want to be reminded of it, which explains why Wataru is trying to not disclose his art major, or he can't come with an explanation, or he can't even decide what he wants to do in art, because he doesn't want to be in art in the first place. And it also explains why he's able to critique Kagari's painting with thought, to the point where Kagari kind of felt that Wataru understood what art was supposed to be like. And when they read that one big poem that was mentioned in the prologue, he just literally fell apart. And I think this is a place to stop, but I think this also kind of anchors the entire point of this entire game. So we're going to see how the other girls are going to react and what they're going to do about it now that they know that Wataru hates art and is trying to get out of his embarrassment and is trying to disregard his past as Kiraru Hoshizora. Okay, and I'll see you later.